Hello?
I'm not taking any.
Talk to him. Hello, hey guys.
Hang on, we're getting the video up and running. Hi, Mike. Hey, Jeff.
Woohoo, hey. Let me go check something quick. Ooh, we don't have much battery life left. So we'll play this out till,
Until we die. Oh, we got half of it. It charged it a little bit.
yeah. So we'll go till the camera dies again. You guys have to keep watching these in parts. Oh, see if we get another half hour. If we get another half hour, there's our hour live stream.
Hey, Jeff.
Dude, what's up?
Hey, Mike. How goes it? Alright. Yeah, back online. Hey, Dave.
What's up, guys?
It's going pretty good. Thanks for asking.
There we are, you guys. Cheers. Cheers to all you guys.
Jeff's ready to get back on the line where we were talking about.
All right.
The line in the basket. I lost my line. Oh,
so the deal is, anyway, for you guys that are new, then watch the last one, and we're just watching this one. We're bringing you different videos, and we'll get back to Jeff. Me and Jeff are having a conversation. He's a sea fisherman. Me never being out in the ocean or any of that kind of thing. And we are back. And we're back on that conversation.
yeah, we're staying safe. How about you, Mike? I'm still stuck at home.
Hey, all you guys.
Doctor ordered. We're doing the best we can.
Yeah, we are.
Fishing here and there with the high water.
I want you to go. I'll be right back in a second. Because I want you guys to all check it out. You don't need to see this ugly car show shirt.
Oh, he's getting his merch. Green. He ordered it in green. He was supposed to order one for me, and he orders it in green. It's supposed to be purple, man. What the hell? He orders this color for me. I told him
check
he
it
could
out.
have it.
Hey, Long Riders!
That's not a girly
Long
color.
Riders merch.
Tell him he's got.
Oh, what happened was she wants it in dark purple and the black lettering. don't show up in purple. So I gotta go back into the store and put the words white and redesign the whole shirt.
Sorry that my cat.
So she can have a dark purple.
The number 7.
But I forgot to order the one I really like is the one that says love a fly fisherman, and on the back it says because they have longer rods,
you
man.
Gotta stay off my
that
laptop.
cracks me up. And I came up with that one, looked it up, and it was available. So we have them, dude, and I have to get me them shirts because that cracks me up. Love a fly fisherman because we have longer rods. Go check it out in the merch store, and the link's below my videos. And you can always hit the join button.
Mike goes to the beach and fishes for stripers.
Stripers. You guys make me jealous, man.
Look what Ripple did. She typed a number 7 up there. Ripple's over here messing with my laptop.
Alright, we got cats. Alright, here you go, guys. Go, man.
I did pick her up and show her to the screen. But...
This is where you get to see more of what we're like.
Our blinky lights. They're not very bright, though.
And I gotta tell you guys something before I forget, or we leave, is I have one video that's gonna be coming out, for example, of what's going on at the land. After that, you have to hit the join button to get them videos. I'll keep bringing you these Saturday night because she said, man, people are broke. They don't want to pay to see the live streams. But we're going to make them there because people didn't like them on our regular channel. So we're going to put them on there. But you're going to have to do the $2 join thing. Anyway, just thought I'd tell you that. We got some really cool videos coming out from camp. And we were discussing how we're going to do more fishing of bass and brook trout. More brook trout fishing, man.
And don't forget Dr. Boney's.
And look for them. And we're going to, look, check this out. You guys are going to love this. We're going to soon put all ads off our videos. The only ads we're going to have is ads for our businesses. Screw you guys giving money to whoever the hell you guys watch these videos from. And I know, look, man, all you YouTuber people watch my videos know this. Who here, comment below, is tired of seeing Dr. Squelch fucking soap videos.
Oh my God.
Have you guys seen them ads? Oh, they're so irritating. So irritating. I'm tired of seeing them ads. So we're going to take them ads off, and the only ads we'll have is for Tracy's business, Dr. Boney's. We're going to buy used rods, so you'll be able to buy, like, I seen an Orvis bamboo rod the other day on eBay, and I should have bought it. We're going to do stuff like that. And if you live in our area, like one of you guys said you live in Whitehall. If you live in our area,
Whitehall, Center
Hall. If you live close to us, we are going to have stands in local places around here where you'll be able to go buy a Dr. Boney fly rod. But we got to get it up the website so that you guys who live in California can still get your hands on a Dr. Boney rod. Right on. So Tracy has been doing so much research. She still will be able to build you guys a rod for the beach, even if you're a bait fisherman. I have a bait rod hanging up back there. Well, it's still sitting back there. I'm going to hang it up next to, I got one rod that was wheeled to me, but it's a cheaper Cabela's rod, and it's too cheap. I hate it. It's like casting with a log. I don't like it. It's a weight 8, so I have to get another one, which she's going to build for me. She has to build herself a weight 4 because the only lightest rod she has is a weight 5, and it's making it real hard to cast little dry flies. She's going to build herself a weight 4. Oh, this is what's going on at Dr. Boney. She's just fixed my rod. I showed you. I was going to tell you guys about the reel seat. I should have went and got that while I was on break there. Some really cool things you guys could do when you custom build a rod. That not Orvis, not Cabela's, and none of them offer on their fly rods. No matter how much they brag up the new freaking Orvis rod, they don't offer the reel seats and the fancy guides and stuff that you can
And
get
there's
when a
so
custom
many
build rods.
choices, so many customizations you can do to your rod. It's wild.
And wait till you see the pretty rods that Tracy can put out. Oh man, oh, just beautiful. Just a work of art. Tracy was looking for something to do because she don't like tying, and that's me. Maybe in the future, if you guys are interested, Tracy could teach you guys how to build rods. If you're interested, comment. All right. So we go on for 11 minutes. I haven't talked about much. Oh, and you guys, I had another thing I recommend you guys go is check out my boy Hank Peterson. If you haven't, check it out. Hank Peterson on YouTube. Type in Hank Peterson in YouTube and go check out his videos. And try not to laugh so hard you pee your pants. Because, I mean, dude, that man is one of the funniest guys. From little details like, one of the funniest thing is, he has mics, which we are going to try and get into. This is things we're working on. Some of the reasons why I haven't been working on so many videos. But we got one coming. We got some videos, tying videos coming for you, and some fishing videos in the making. And I said, like in the last live stream, if you haven't seen it, because you're just watching this one, it's kind of had a writer's block where, it's like I covered this fly 4 times. I've covered Hendrickson's. I've covered all the flies you could probably run into in PA. At least once, maybe twice or 3 times. So it's like, it's like I keep repeating myself every year. So what I'm doing is the more creation, which I recommend all you guys. If you guys are watching this, the replay, or you're watching here live, be creative. You don't have to go by the typical pheasant tail. Not at all. You take that pheasant tail and add purple or pink. Who knows what's going to be the next killer fly.
Just cut one of them wings off and go fishing and see what happens.
You know what, man? Listen to this. I'm going to tell you this story, and I don't know if I told you guys again before, but I want to repeat this. I want to drill this so you understand. And this is not a joke. There was a slate drake hatching. No, brown drakes were hatching.
Yeah.
On Penns Creek. And all I had was a suspended tail. They didn't like that because it rode too high. It looked way too much like the adult. And they were taking the emergers. I literally cut everything off but a tail and a wing and a bare hook.
Hey, long riders!
Hey! Pick up the Long Riders merch, baby! You can get coffee cups. You can get hats. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of shit. Go check out the merch. And if you're under the age of 18, get the hell out of here. We're gonna swear. We're gonna drink. We're gonna smoke cigarettes. Saturday night happy hour. It's like, you can't go to the bar, so why not hang out with us on a Saturday night and drink? That's the way we do it. That's why we're here. This is why this is invented. We can't go to the bar and hang out with friends and talk fishing. We can't go to Sportsman's Club and talk about fishing. So you're gonna come here.
Pro Fly loves it.
Love it. Right on, bro. And this is what it's all about, man. Let's hang out. Let's talk. Let's drink. Come on, man. You guys there in the comments?
What do you guys want to talk about?
Man, let's start. And me and Jeff, we had a great conversation going earlier in the first set of this about fishing the ocean, man.
And baskets. I've never
and she never heard of a stripping basket.
That's all new to me. Fly fishing is the only thing I've ever done. I've only fished for trout. I've caught a couple bass. It's all new to me. Everything I go do, I'm learning.
Let's see, I'm starting a guide service. You'll be able to go to Pine. You'll be able to go to Penns. Dude, I can tell you that in our area, within a meet area where I could meet you, that I could guide these creeks in this area, we have everything from natural, beautiful mountain brook trout streams here in PA to stocked monster wild German browns up in Pine or wild browns on Penns. There's a Class A stretch here. I mean, what do you want to do? You'll call me up and I'll say, hey, man, what do you want to do today? You want to do all of it? We'll do 3 days, man.
Pro Fly wants to know if we have any trips planned.
No, we don't. Oh. it's hard for us. We don't get out to other states because of the thing pre-mentioned. Okay, we have a lot of big wild, or not wild. They're not native because they're not native really anywhere except for Germany, and you guys know. Look it up, the history of the Browns. So we have a lot of wild, beautiful wild browns. And like I said earlier, there's a video coming out. All I've been seeming to catch. I can ask Tracy, these wild browns. They're not big. You know, you're talking, I think the biggest one I got camera now is 10 inches, but just pretty wild browns.
Oh, I can imagine they would get in the way of the surf.
See, that's a different.
They...
See, we have Jeff. Are you still here? You guys might have a different. He might have a different opinion on that. He was talking earlier how he loves stripping baskets, fishing the surf. You know, I always thought the stripping basket would be better in the surf because you wouldn't be, if you know what I mean, in the sand, right? I think I got my terminology
right.
Surf,
maybe surf. He's
not surfing. He's out there.
Why not?
Alright, you guys, hey man, bear with me, guys. Tracy does drink a lot on these events, so she gets hammered. You know, depends on how long this camera lasts, you know. You could be in tune for a good tuned-in Tracy. Yeah, no, it's not surfboard, baby. The surf. The surf is the... Tell her what the surf is.
Oh, the waves.
Yeah.
Waves?
Yeah, right?
Is that what the surf is?
The surf, I thought, was the beach. That was the surf. And then you have the flats, the surf. And then, what else do they fish? Come on, man. You guys help me out. I don't know crap about this. Help Tracy out. Get her learned. There's another, guys. There's another hint to another show. Gotta love the Trailer Park Boys. Laugh. I am a comedic kind of guy. I love comedy. I don't like drama. Not much. Never really checked out, like, what's that show that was supposed to be real popular? That one's, everybody watched. That one that,
Tiger
King. No, we ain't comment on that. No.
That's when everybody comments on.
No, that's new, too new. The other, Game of Thrones. Never watched shows like that.
No, me either.
Kind of a zombie apocalypse kind of guy. But anyway, yeah, I never fished beach. But, we have had a couple things we might check out yet this year. I'm really excited about going out in the river. I've been learning. I mean, we even got, which it takes a whole other, we're thinking about getting into the future, is actually getting a jet, flat bottom boat, and also guiding the river, you know, because man, we got not only do we have the best, after the water gets warm, we got some of the best bass fishing. How about it? We got bass fishing, we got muskie fishing, we got walleye fishing, we got carp everywhere. My uncle has an airboat, he goes out and shoots them, you know. But their videos for another channel. Like I said before, make sure you go check out Team Hanging Outdoors. My cousin needs your support. Go check him out. Subscribe. Watch his videos.
Michael has a comment there for you.
Oh, okay. Here. The mass or line of foam formed by waves breaking onto the seashore.
Okay.
Or reef.
Alright. Yeah,
so the sea.
Okay.
Right on.
Right.
I was right, kind of. I don't know. I think I was right. Anyway, I've had a lot of vodka myself. But that's the whole idea. These Saturday, you guys get to know us more on what we're, you know, us. You know, you guys, we need to get to know each other a little more, man. Our community, got a community thing going on here, man. And I love to get to know y'all more, you know, a little more closer relationship here, you know. I'm not so sure how they're going to do on our YouTube channel, but we're going to let them go for now. But
let who go?
These live streams. I love doing these more, man.
Oh, yeah.
we just need you guys more. You know, like you guys are doing pretty good. This is, you know,
Great.
the most we had tonight. Last time we did a live stream when we announced it days in advance, which I think we're gonna start doing because of this, is we had 11s and we only been up to 4 tonight. So we
No,
need
we
to.
had 5.
Did we have
We
5?
had 5 is our highest for the night. But that's
So
nice.
yeah, it's cool. But we're gonna start announcing it. You know, maybe days and days and days, so you guys can all be here. Because probably a lot of you guys are watching this in the replay gonna be mad because you missed it again. But we are talking almost 12 o'clock at night now. You know, at this point, so it's late. You know, and a lot of where we're at's late. So people are getting to bed so they can get up Sunday morning to go fishing. We just had a downpour, so we don't think we're gonna get to many creeks tomorrow. Even the one out back was pretty flooded today. So we might fish here or white deer tomorrow. Like I was saying earlier, Dr. Boney here, she fixed my fly rod and put a new reel seat on it for me. Well, she's gonna do a lot of fly rod repairs. We just gotta.
Right?
What?
He was surprised Google didn't tell him it was moving from one page to the next for surfing.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm surprised too it didn't.
Wow.
Tell Google to do a barrel roll.
So you guys, if you guys are watching this, we had one in the comments. She comment below. You guys into seeing perch on the lakes, crappie on the lake, smallmouth. We have so much stuff, and that's another thing I wouldn't mind getting into eventually is guiding lakes too. I mean, dude, there's a lot of stuff in PA. You're gonna have a choice. I'm making into the future where you'll be able to come and you'll be able to hire. So you're gonna go out lake, smallmouth, largemouth, trout, brook trout.
Riffle, you know,
I want to do it
don't knock
all
my
in our
laptop
area
off there.
because I have a lot of experience in smallmouth fishing. We have Lower Penns Creek, man. It's got some serious killers. Not so much in the big numbers like the river does here, but numbers.
You wanna go catch the spikies?
Tracy calls them spikies because they have the spikes, and if you don't grab them right, I don't know if you guys ever experienced what a smallmouth can hook you up pretty good.
Spikies!
So she calls them spikies because they hurt. And I had to show her how to take. And this is why I wanted to start a guide service. When I met her, you have to understand, not a bait fisherman, not a fisherman at all. And with, I think it was 1 year, I had her catching big browns by herself. Wasn't standing next to her. She just, one side of the creek, I was on the other. She caught a huge 20-some plus, I think it was 22-inch brown within a year of not having have any clue what fish is about. No bait fishing experience, no fishing experience to within a year. And I told people that story, and they're like, man, you got to teach people. You got to be a guide. And my guide is not so much only the waters that is I want you to go home with information when you hire me as a guide that you use on your home waters, where you're learning knowledge not only in the creeks in our area and catching a lot of fish in our area, but taking knowledge home where you go home and you're like, dang, dude, I went home and I caught twice as much fish as I used to with 1 day with them on the water. That's the goal of my guide service. And we're thinking, I haven't checked if any of you guys joined Patreon yet. And I'm kind of hoping you didn't, because I think I'm going to drop Patreon and put all the tech, all the information that I was going to put on Patreon right on YouTube. The only thing we're going to have that you could be able to join was the join button for $2 a month. And there's another one on there for people that want their business announced. And we're not going to have a Patreon. We have one, that's too much. We have one thing, you go hit the join button, you get extra videos, and the tech will be coming here soon. It's going to soon be warmed to trout fish, and then I'll be able to go into some more tech with you guys, And like I said, bass fishing, crappie, how to tie two nymphs on, how to do a dropper rig, what my best opinion of dropper rig, how to tie a dropper rig. There's many setups you can do for dropper rigs, from using
Crap. What are you doing?
a couple of tippet rings, and which a lot of people have a bad opinion about tippet rings.
You don't be texting.
But I'm going to show you how to do straight knots and everything. I got it. You guys are going to get to all that. It'll be on YouTube. That way, when I do come up with a writer's block on something I can't teach you, I don't have an idea what I'm going to do as a tying video, I'll still be putting videos out. Because this, now, because I had writer's block for a while, and I don't know if writers of books, if any of you guys are novelists that write a book in your life, I mean, I know Tom Rosenbauer ain't going to ever watch this, but if you would be, or somebody who wrote a book, after you go through writer's block, do you get the same event where now you have 100 videos you want to make? Because that's what happened to me. I didn't make videos for so long. Now I'm like, I want to make this. Don't have the time to make a video every day. Wish I did. I'm not asking or, trying to get you guys. I know people are broke, people aren't working, so, but honestly, I stopped and thought about this. If everybody would hit the join button for $2, I would not have to work. Go make videos every day. Let's go fishing every day. Make a video every day. That'd be pretty cool. But, no, whatever. Don't have to. But if you want to support, hit the join button. And let's go back to fishing. Yeah, we have a lot of brook trout. We also want to do, if you weren't here for the first one, we was talking about, sometimes I always say, only give them fish a sore lip. Sometimes that's not a good idea. Like, there's a native brook trout streams here that they put rainbows in.
Great.
Yeah, 10, 15-inch rainbows in a wild brook trout stream. What do you think them rainbows do to all them brook trout? They eat the hell out of them, right? Very terrible plan.
Boo.
Very terrible. So, not all the time is it good to put the fish back. And so we're going to go and do our part to get some of them rainbows out, and we're not putting them back. So we'll look for,
shit happens.
I don't think everybody should put fish back. If you like to eat fish, eat fish. I don't eat fish because I don't like to clean fish. Simple. Don't like it. Think it's nasty. I don't worm fish because worms are nasty. Flies so much cleaner. And I'm not a fucking germaphobe. I worked as a mason. Ate a lot of sand with my sandwiches. It's not that. It's just, now I choose not to. Boring. To sit there and watch a bobber all day. And a lot of people are like, well, you watch Strike Indicator all day. Well, not the same. Because you're not sitting in a deep hole and the bobber's not going anywhere. You still have to mend and you still have to keep that drag-free drift. Not the same. And I gotta make another announcement. We do hit the CBD pens a lot. You'll see that. CBD is something we love. It helps me with my back pains that I have from being a mason for 30 years. Just so you know. In case you're gonna ask that question later. And you got 3 viewers, nobody making comments. Come on, man. Let's see. What do you guys want to talk about? Cheers.
Cheers.
And I love By the way, in certain circumstances, we've been falling in love with the Uranip thing. Tracy, not so much, because you have to remember, Tracy O'Honey has a 5 weight. Very not good. 10 foot, or I think it's 9 foot, 5 weight for Uranip thing. So what we're gonna do is we'll give her her line, even though it's 5 weight line ain't gonna be out of the rod anyway. It's just gonna be mono out of the end of the rod. So, and give her my 3 weight. She could fish with that, and I could fish with a 4 weight Rust Cat, which is I think it's gonna be amazing Euro rod. Even though it's a 4 weight, I think it's gonna be amazing because I think it's what 11 foot,
Yeah.
10 foot, 11 foot weight
So-
4. It's gonna be pretty neat, but it's got its place and time. That's one thing everybody is into this Uranip thing. And that she's going to make both of us very beautiful Euro rods. And I'll show you, because a customized rod ain't like buying one at Orvis. You're going to have things that just regular rod companies don't put in the care to make their rods that beautiful. I don't care if they hand build every one like Scott or whatever. They don't. I have never seen real seats that you can get with a customized rod on any fly rod. And like I said, next live stream we do, next Saturday night happy hour, you're not going to have them every week because some weekends we're going to be at camp. This weekend it was really rainy. We decided not to go to camp. So some weekends we're going to be at camp. But that's when we're going to be shooting the stuff that you'll be able to get, the private videos from camp. Which is cool. You got to check out the camp. We're redoing this whole camp. We're going to put a cabin in. We're clearing land. It's pretty neat. You'll see. I got a video coming out. It's going to be on regular YouTube. And that's only one. After that, you're going to have to watch them all on the other. Everything's under the community tab, guys. You can go make comments. I'm pretty sure you could go make comments on the community tab. I can go make comments. So go there and check that out once in a while. All you do is go to the top of our YouTube channel, check community tab, and check that out.
Check it out, man.
See, now we got that community tab open. We can post pictures. We can post comments. We can get survey good. You can go there and see what kind of videos you want to see. It's all building our community, man. We're a community here, man, and everything fly fishing. You long rodders, man. We're, dying brave. We gotta stick together, man. Let's get this community built up. It's fun. And this is why we're doing these live streams. So you get to know more about us as people. So we got a couple cats. Here, this one here. All right, this is Rip. All right. We got our cats named after like some of our favorite things. Ripple, she's named after the Grateful Dead. You know what I'm saying? Ripple, that's her name. If any of you guys are deadheads, you know what Ripple's all about. We have one that's named after our fly fishing fly, Serendipiter. And Serendipity, I gotta cover that fly more. It's a very, very, very good fly. And we gotta fish it more. They're always in our box. We fish less, but they're very, very good. Look for some of the, and like I told you guys in the other one, and I want you guys to know, because you might just be watching now, or just watching this one for right now viewing, is we're going to get more into the creative. And you guys, be creative. Take a pheasant tail, turn it into your own creation. It's when you start personalizing your dry flies for your area, you can more focus into the color, the size of the flies in your area, because Penns Creek fly ain't the same as Montana fly. Like I had a guy that was saying that the fish were hitting stone flies here. I never seen a trout eat a stone fly in PA. I mean, I'm sure some of you guys in PA be like, I disagree. I have. Well, I haven't. And not a big Yellowstone. You know what I mean? So, maybe, but I haven't seen it. So, I can never tell you that, that's going to happen. That you're going to see one, because I haven't. I've seen a hat. I've seen the shucks. And just for the camera battery's getting low again. So soon it's going to beep and shut us off again. It's going to go black, just so you know. Like I said, before we get shut off, help join the community. Go to that community tab a little more often. Hit that join button, man. You know, we're going to start putting videos there. But if nobody hits the button, nobody gets to check them out. We're going to put them there. So look for that. Go to the community tab. That's where you're going to check a lot of activity out. We're going to put out some time videos. Like I said, they're going to be newer videos. I want to articulate some streamers. Show you them how to articulate. Make an articulated streamer. Some of you guys will go, what do you mean articulate? What's this articulated? You'll have to check it out. We're going to start making the videos. My writer block's gone. I'm getting excited about bringing you videos again. Sorry about that. And once in a while, you got to take a break when you got 300 videos and it takes you 8 hours to make each one. And there's another reason. Tracy's here every day. Last thing she wants me to do is come home from work and her have to see her in the room again for hours and hours. We don't do as much fishing, but we go for mountain rides and we go out and go for walks and do a little fishing here and there, but it's more just her getting out of the house because she's stuck here. She don't get out. She don't get to go into a grocery store. She don't get to go in any stores because she's that vulnerable. I said that all wrong. She can't catch the disease, so we can't take a chance. So we got to keep her out of stores so she don't get out. So
you stay safe too, Mike.
All y'all, there's a lot of you guys that watch this stuff. Stay safe. At the same time, don't believe everything you hear. Cheers, we're going to get shut down any second. I think the camera's going to go bling and go black. We're going to hang out to the end. Hang out till the camera dies. So remember, look for technical videos coming. How to tie multi-fly rigs. How to do a dry dropper rigs. What my opinion on the best way to do a dry dropper rigs. Even though I'm going to give you many ways of doing it.
Mike says walking's good for a bad back.
I know. I love it. You know what else? Quit that strenuous job like lifting block every day, as I found out one of the best things for a bad back. Now my job's easy. A little boring compared to what I used to do, but really easy. And it don't make as much money. But, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, I'm totally ready to take you guys fishing. That's my goal. Have a business where I can take you all fishing. Show you guys some monster fish. Show you guys some native fish. And maybe do some bass fishing. Or maybe you guys could spend 3 days with us and do all 3. I definitely agree. Casting's pretty good for a bad back too. It loosens me up pretty good. I should get the old big heavy tree limb out of what I call weight 8. Something I never did is I wanted to get into is mousing, but I think we're going to do more mousing for smallmouth. When that sun goes down, you start running top water for smallmouth. We haven't taught her that yet. She's going to have a blast. So watch for them videos. One thing we're going to have to learn how to do is shoot low light. So we're going to have to learn how to figure out when it's dark, still be able to shoot, capture them videos. We'll figure it out. Yeah. I put my mind in that and I figure it out. So watch for the bass fishing videos and tell me what you guys think. If you're watching this in a replay, comment or comment later. You know, tell me what you think. You guys all into the perch fishing, the bass fishing, the largemouth, maybe some carp, all that, getting out. You know, we're still going to bring you the trout when trout are in, but trout are about out, and we've had a lot of high water, so the trout fishing hasn't been all that great. Battling a lot of high water, definitely. Practicing our euro nipping, not shooting video. So, we'll get at you. We'll get some shooting some bass.
hard to afford as an electrician. I know.
A bad back and a bad hip. Yeah, right. Electrician. That's something I don't play with. Electricity. I could use
I'm a
you.
CNA. Trust me, I know all about bad back.
Yeah, she's a CNA. But she can't be working right now. She can't be out in the front lines because she can't afford to get sick. Even when, before
My
all this...
back's loving the break. I tell you what, is it ever loving the break? Lifting 300-400 pound people around by yourself is a lot of work.
But we're trying to teach her to slow down. Leave a comment. How can we teach Tracy to pause in her back cast? She has no pause. She don't pause. The reason she don't pause is she thinks because she's hitting the water, she's pausing. But she's just coming back too back. She comes down way too far like this and don't pause. So, should I go and hire Isaac to teach her how to cast? I think I could teach any of you guys how to cast. But there's something about teaching your wife how to cast that's... fiance, soon-to-be wife, how to cast. I don't know, it just doesn't work all that great. So, you guys let me know some new tips you can give Tracy to teach her how to pause and not dip the rod soap. Little advice, help her out. She's got to learn how to fish without just roll casting. She's a hell of a roll caster. Don't get me wrong. She catches a lot of fish on dry flies just by roll casting. She can roll cast pretty far. I can't roll cast like that. She has a perfect loop roll cast. That's why I think she should pick up a spay rod. I think she'd be amazing spay fisherman.
Maybe someday.
So, here we go. We are going to...
Here we go what?
End the stream.
Oh, what?
We're going to have to say goodbye.
How do you know?
Because I can click this little button right here and it says...
What's it say?
Battery low.
Oh, yeah, it does. I guess it does say battery low.
So, before it kicks me off and makes me go black, we're going to end this with you guys. And we're going to say, hey...
Come join us again.
Come join us again. We're not saying when it's going to be because, like I said, we're going to go to camp and clean that up. We got lots of work to do there. And we've been involved with a lot of that kind of stuff and shooting in Tracy's bow. So, we got a lot of that going. And like I said, you guys, switch rod. Yes. And there's a whole thing going on now of trout spay and trout switch rods, and yeah, it's got me pretty excited about all that, and maybe getting into trout spay and swinging wet flies and bringing you guys more wet flies tying. Wet flies, man, that looks easy. When you get into a complex suspended tail deer hair fly like I used to tie a lot of, that's a lot harder, and spinning deer hair, I think it's a lot rougher. So, watch for them wet flies. I fished wet flies before, but I didn't tie many wet flies. I'd buy my wet flies. But now that I got a lot of bird hunters in our family, I'm getting a lot more real wood duck. I have a lot of natural wood duck, real wood duck. I mean, how about it? A ton of real wood duck.
Oh, yeah.
So it's time to get into wet flies and soft hackles. Bring you guys them and
relax, Dave.
Swinging wet hackle videos. So look forward to all bringing you guys a whole bunch of newer stuff. And tell me, you guys, in the comments, man, you all into that? You guys want to see some bass fishing? Yeah. I just gave my nephew a bunch of flies today. Remember the UV green weenies? I gave him. I said, he says, what do you got for perch? And I gave him a bunch of them. He's going to slay him tomorrow with perch. He takes them out on the lake and puts them jig flies on for perch. It's going to kill him. He's going to come back going, oh my gosh, I caught so much perch. You want us to see videos like that, man? Comment and check it out. Because, you guys want to see stuff like that. You be into smallmouth, the carp, and all that kind of stuff. I heard that there's channel cats that eat dry flies on the river. I mean, talk about wild. I've never seen anybody do a video on channel cat fly fishing. Channel catfish fly rod? Sounds like a blast. Let's do it.
7-weight switch for the beach.
7-weight, yeah. Switch rod. We would be more, I think, a little bit lighter on the switch for the trout spay. But, yeah. You guys, peace out. Cheers to all y'all. You guys have a good night. It is officially, what time is it here? 12:30 a.m.
Keep your lines wet and stay out of the trees.
And only give them sort of that maybe.